students, we are on Phylum Chordata, and under Phylum Chordata we have completed with the Protochordates. Now let us move on to the Euchordates, the true chordates, also called as the Craniates. Under Euchordates there is one subphylum which is Vertebrata. In the last class we had discussed that Vertebrata is divided into two informal groups, Agnatha and Gnathostomata. Today we are dealing with the first group, that is Agnatha or Jawless vertebrates. So we are dealing with informal group, that is Agnatha. Natha means jaw. Agnatha, means without. So Agnathans can be defined as jawless vertebrates. Before we move to the one class of Agnatha, that is Cyclostomata, we will discuss the general characteristics of the Agnatha. So these organisms have a cranium but they do not have jaws. So instead of the jaw, what they have is a round and circular suctorial kind of mouth. Mouth, circular and suctorial. This is how their body is going to be. Okay, this will be the suctorial mouth. There will be an eye. There will be presence of two dorsal fins along the median line, like how it is present in the Stegosaurus. Along the median line on the dorsal side of the body, there will be two dorsal fins there, one caudal fin. These fins will be unpaired. You will see gill slits along the lateral side of the body and this suctorial kind of mouth. The body is long and cylindrical, eel-like or fish-like, but with unpaired fins. Body long, elongated, slimy, scaleless with unpaired fins. The fins present on the median line of body. This group is under Vertebrata, so they will have a vertebral column and a cranium as well since they are craniates. However, the vertebral column is going to be cartilaginous and it's not going to be a fully formed vertebral column. The notochord will be persistent and the vertebrae of the vertebral column will also be cartilaginous and they are just forming around the notochord. The notochord will be persistent in them and the vertebral column, which is just started to form, will be in the form of small cartilaginous rings around the notochord. Will be reduced in the form of small cartilaginous arches around notochord. Cranium is also cartilaginous. So the endoskeleton is basically cartilaginous, is what you can understand from this. Because these are lower chordates, isn't it? In the higher chordates from bony fishes onwards, you will find that the vertebral column is becoming more and more denser and bony. And in us, the mammals, it is a properly formed bony endoskeleton with bony vertebral column. Exoskeleton is absent in them. Exoskeleton absent. They do not have scales or anything on the outside. Next, respiration. They do respiration through the gills, branchial respiration. Multiple gill slits present. About 6 to 15 gill slits will be present on the outside. Let's talk about their ear. You know our ear has three parts. The external ear, middle ear and the inner ear. The ear in the chordates has just started developing in the Agnathans, so they will have the presence of only the inner ear, and inside the inner ear we have three semicircular canals. A cochlea and three semicircular canals which help us in the hearing process, but these have just one or two semicircular canals and only the presence of inner ear, middle ear and outer ear will be absent in them. Only inner ear present, outer and middle ear absent. Inner ear has 1 to 2 semicircular canals. We have two nostrils, isn't it? They will have just a single nostril. They will just have a single nostril along the median line of their body. Just a single nostril. This condition is called Monorhinous condition. Next we talk about their circulatory system. The circulatory system is a closed type of circulatory system. They have a heart for pumping blood. The heart will be two-chambered, one auricle, one ventricle. We have a four-chambered heart. Two auricles and two ventricles. The fishes, which are one step higher chordates than them, also have a two-chambered heart with one auricle and one ventricle. Circulatory system, closed type, heart, two-chambered, one auricle, one ventricle. Two accessory chambers may also be present. You can just read about it further. They are called accessory chambers. Find out how and why they are present. Next, their RBCs They will have developed RBCs in them. The non-chordates did not have RBCs. They just had the pigments dissolved in their blood. But these are chordates and they have started formation of RBCs. Our RBCs do not have a nucleus and they are biconcave in shape. They are called as non-nucleated and biconcave RBCs. Their RBCs are circular in shape and they are nucleated. They are circular and they are nucleated. The fishes, which are higher chordates, one step higher chordates, have nucleated but oval type of RBCs. Next, digestive system. Many of these Agnathans act as ectoparasites on other fishes. They do have a digestive system. Inside their intestine, there is a kind of a fold kind of structure which was also seen in the earthworm, that was called as the typhlozoal. Over here also it is known as the typhlozoal. However, this does not mean that Agnathans have evolved from the annelids. It is like a form of convergent evolution wherein two completely non-related organisms evolve the same kind of characteristics because it is the need. So a typhlozoal is present. Typhlozoal is a longitudinal fold in intestine to increase surface area for absorption. Then they have presence of something called as lateral line organs. What is lateral line organs? So this is the lateral side of its body, right? Along somewhere in the center of this lateral side, on both the sides, there will be presence of certain types of receptors which will help the organism in detecting the water currents, from where the water currents are coming, at what speed they are coming. It helps them in detecting if some other organism is around it, okay, how close it is. It's present in almost all the fishes. These receptors that are present along the lateral line of the body, they are known as lateral line sense organs. So they have the presence of lateral line sense organs. Lateral line sense organs present. The lateral line sense organs helps in detecting water currents. The nerve cells that are present inside them, those receptors are called as rheoreceptors. Rheoreceptors present. They have 8 to 10 pairs of cranial nerves. We have 12 pairs of cranial nerves. Okay, the fishes will have 10 pairs of cranial nerves and amphibians onwards will have 12 pairs of cranial nerves. So these have 8 to 10 pairs of cranial nerves and these are known to be ectothermic, meaning they are cold-blooded. If you remember, Agnatha has one class under it, that is class Cyclostomata. We will deal with class Cyclostomata in the next lecture.
In the name of Lord Mahadev, please subscribe